Chromatography. Chromatography is an important method used for separating mixture substances, purifying compounds, and testing the purity of substances. Because initially, this method was used to separate colored substances obtained from plants. A pure solvent, or mixtures in solutions or gases, are slowly passed over a stationary phase. The substances in the mixture gradually separate from one another. The moving phase is called mobile phase. Chromatography is classified into two types: absorption chromatography and partition chromatography. Absorption chromatography. In this chromatography, different compounds undergo absorption to different limits on adsorbent, generally used silica gel or aluminum oxide. When the mobile phase is passed over the stationary phase, the different components in the mobile phase get absorbed at different distances on the stationary phase. Absorption chromatography is of two types: column chromatography and thin layer chromatography. Column chromatography. In this chromatography, the components of the mixture are placed on the top of the adsorbent packed in a glass column. A suitable eluent, which may be a solvent or mixture of solvents, is allowed to flow slowly from top to bottom through the column. Then the components of the mixture get separated due to adsorption at different levels. Column chromatography works in some stages. Stage 1, the mobile solvent or solvent mixture should have less attraction towards the stationary phase. In this stage, the compound mixture to be separated is placed at the top of the column section. By opening the tap below, it is allowed to adsorb on the surface of silica. Stage 2, then, by carefully and slowly touching the glass column side, the solvent or suitable solvent mixture is added. Thus, disturbance to the upper level of the stationary phase occurs. Solvent is repeatedly added as many times as required throughout the process. Stage 3. When the tap is opened, the compounds in the mixture move along with the eluent, depending on molecular polarity. Non-polar components move faster than polar components. Suppose there are three compounds: blue, red, and green. According to polarity order, blue greater than red, greater than green. That means blue is the most non-polar compound and has less tendency to move with the mobile phase. Stage 4. Green-colored compound travels first because it is polar. When it reaches the end of the column, a clean test tube is taken to collect the green substance. After that, the red component is collected, and finally, the highly nonpolar blue component is collected. Each is collected in a separate test tube. Thus, using column chromatography, the mixture of compounds is separated or purified. Thin layer chromatography. This chromatography is also a type of absorption chromatography. Here, the absorbent silica gel, or aluminum oxide, is coated as a thin layer on a glass plate. This plate is called thin layer chromatography plate, TLC plate, or chromoplate. This glass plate is placed in a closed vessel containing solvent. The solvent flows upward on the plate, carrying along with it the components present in the mixture. The components travel different distances depending on their absorption limits and become absorbed at different places. The relative absorption of a component is represented by its retardation factor, RF value. RF is equal to distance traveled by component from baseline by distance traveled by solvent from baseline. RF is equal to distance traveled by component from baseline, x, by distance traveled by solvent from baseline, y. Partition chromatography. In this chromatography, the components continuously undergo differential distribution between stationary liquid phase and mobile liquid phase. Paper chromatography is an example for partition chromatography. In paper chromatography, a special chromatography paper is taken and dipped in water. On the baseline of this chromatography paper, the mixture solution of components is placed as a spot, and the paper is suspended in a suitable solvent or mixture of solvents. The solvent travels upward on the paper by capillary action and passes above the spot of the mixture. Then the components present on the paper undergo different distribution between stationary phase and mobile phase, depending on their characteristic properties. The developed paper is called chromatogram. Colorless compounds can be identified either by spraying other reagents or by using ultraviolet, UV rays. Applications of absorption chromatography. Absorption chromatography is used for separation of amino acids. It is used in antibiotics. It is used in identifying carbohydrates. It is used for separating and identifying fats and fatty acids. Peptides and proteins are separated and identified using this. Applications of column chromatography. Column chromatography is used for separating reactive compounds. It is very helpful for separating compound mixtures. It is used for removing impurities. It is used for separating biofunctions from biofluids. Applications of thin layer chromatography. Thin layer chromatography performs qualitative tests of various medicines, such as local anesthetics, analgesics, steroids, hypnotics. TLC is very useful in biochemical analysis, such as separating biochemical substances from blood plasma, urine, body fluids, serum, etc. Thin layer chromatography can be used for identifying natural products, such as essential oils or volatile oils, fixed oils, glycosides, waxes, alkaloids. It is used in food industries for separating and identifying colors, sweetening agents, and preservatives. It is also used in cosmetic industry. Applications of partition chromatography. It is used for separating and identifying amino acids. It is used for separating and identifying tannins. It is used for separating and identifying carbohydrates, alkaloids, and glycosides.